found you at last. My protege. My friend. Our calculations were correct. The ephemeral equation is unbalanced. The Earth spins on a strange and terrifying new axis. And everywhere, unbridled consequence. The world is a wasteland of failures past. And yet, you must ride out into it, unafraid. Take this. It is hope, the very last of it. It is yours now. You were bold once. Be bold once more. Free yourself from this suffocating stillness. Fix your gaze on the horizon. And face the fearsome truth of the darkest dungeon. Indistinct and ill-lighted. No comfort awaits you here. I know failure well. I glimpsed it lurking at the ragged edges of your mind. I watched its venom spread through the veins of the world. And I trembled at its terrible reverberations. The crossroads. Wait by the lantern's light, and welcome what help may come. Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns. Hunted, harried, a fugitive seeking to outpace the past. Onward, and let us hope enough yet remains of the world. You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain. Is gone. Let it die. Are you shaken? There is so much worse in store. Giving in to madness is easier than holding out against it. They are heroes. Hope springs in the unlikeliest places. can feel it. A change in the air. The bulwark of your denial is giving way. Agony by accumulation. The enemy weakens and wanes. In crisis, we can rely only upon each other. Sweet reprieve until the next test is put before you. Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you. The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests. Will you press on into uncertainty, or claim what you can? Learn from each attempt. Deepen your understanding, and victory will come. Spare a thought for tools of iron. Such implements will serve us well. To recall a thing is to make it real once more. New instruments will help us diagnose the world's affliction. and overcome it. A drop of sanity in a sea of madness. Once more into the maelstrom, in search of what hope yet remains. The house on the borderlands, half swallowed by the stain. I remember our first meeting on the steps of the university. A collegial handshake that would doom us both. Your insightful questions during my lectures gave me pause. And I recognized in you something of a kindred spirit. Despite our differences in age and position, we shared a keen fascination for archaeology, folklore, and, of course, occultism. The crossroads. Who will step forward into the light? Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns. The flame, sacred and sputtering. The last hope for us all. The point of no return welcomes you with open arms. The bulwark of your denial is giving way. We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see. The familiar hearth crackles inviting thee once again. A helm of the Crusaders, their legions lost, their exploits legend. Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go. Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end. The first of many forks in the road. Choose your path and ride out unbowed. Precious relics remind us of a time before the end. A bit of comfort on the road to damnation. Radiant light will suffuse you with the strength of your convictions. Every league, a lesson. Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame. Weaken them, that another may finish the work. This wound, at least, has been tended to. One less obstacle in our path. A slow dissection, an unavoidable end. The past is gone. Let it die. a standard of battle, worn ragged by time, travel, and tumult. We must understand the past if we are ever to be free of it. Plague Doctor.
Chapter 1. The Good Student. Brilliant and bold, her unconventional theories created nothing short of a scandal in her 4th year. The mocking whispers and scornful glares of her peers and professors had an ironically invigorating effect upon her extracurricular experiments. The mysteries of the human body, of life and death itself, hovered just beyond her scalpel's reach. If only she could acquire a corpse of sufficient freshness. Perhaps I left this for you. Perhaps you left it for yourself. Perhaps it is not here at all.